diagnosed with cancer, stage 4, 11 years ago. I was not expected to live but 3 to 5 months. And 11 years later, I'm still here. I saw a mole on the calf of my leg, on the back. So I go to my regular doctor and he said, I don't think there's anything to it, and sends me to a dermatologist. And the dermatologist says, I don't think there's much to that, but we'll take it off anyway. And they call me a week later and it's melanoma. There was a big knot in my groin. So I went in about that, and my oncology surgeon was flabbergasted. He said, it's melanoma. And he couldn't understand how in the world, it got there, but it was there. I was hospitalized a number of times. My counts were really bad. They almost took me off of it at 6 months because I was doing so bad. I had every side effect in the entire world, except for death. That was one of the side effects, but I did not go there. I called my oncologist and I said, this is bad. I was bleeding profusely. And they put me in the hospital. Well, it had metastasized to the colon. It's not good. And I actually had my oncologist call me right before Christmas, and I finally said to him on the phone, I said, this is really bad, isn't it? And he said, I'll never forget this. He said, you just enjoy Christmas. And I thought, whoa, that's a tough one. And then again, my son was coming. I didn't want to ruin Christmas for any of them. And I was going to be there for the wedding, which they, statistics would prove that I wouldn't be there for the wedding. And the wedding was in April. My oncologist had told me about Dr. Wagner's program. Dr. Wagner's program was different because he used my cells with my tumor, where all these other programs use a lot of people's cells. So every 3 months, I would go in and they would give me the vaccine, and that was it. And I would walk out and I would feel perfectly fine. 11 years later, I'm still here. And when it really gets me is whenever I see my oncologist or anybody in the medical field and they hear you were stage 4 melanoma, and they're like, they look at me like, really? And it brings it all back. If you're watching anything on this video, it's because you have been diagnosed, or a friend or a family member has been diagnosed, and you're looking for some hope. And I'm sitting here knowing exactly how you're feeling. You feel like you've been gut punched, and it's a total out-of-body experience, and you're looking for anything. And the hope that you could have with this is just phenomenal. And to not have to go through all the awful side effects of other drugs that just kill every part of your body. And to have this hope, that something wonderful could happen and you could live a whole lot longer and a whole lot happier. I mean, there's nothing, you just can't replace that.